There are two new intelligent OpenType font formats available in Adobe Illustrator CC 2018. One of them is called variable fonts, and the other one is the SVG font category. I'm going to show you both of these in this video. So first, let's start with the variable fonts. It's an amazing new concept which allows us to interact with a complex font family, and instead of looking for the right version of a font, we can just tweak 3 attributes which you can find from the character panel through this icon here. So if you choose a variable font, which you will find here in this category, at the moment we don't have many of them, but whichever has a little icon next to it with VAR, that is a variable font, that is going to let you choose these 3 options: weight, width, and slant, with which you can very quickly adjust the fonts from a very thin or ultra thin version to ultra black version. And we can also condense the fonts or increase the width of them. And not only that, we can also add slant and even control how much of slant we want. So there's loads of variations here, and again, this is just so much faster and easier to use than to go through all of these different variations and find the right type for us. So let's say we wanted to have a much more condensed font, maybe a little bit bulkier and with a subtle slant on it like that. Now I could do that very quickly and easily. The other new font type is the SVG base font. Again, look for the little icon here, the OpenType SVG option. And one of the examples is the Apple color emoji or the emoji 1. Now, these are best to be used with the glyphs panel, which you can find from the type menu, glyphs. And there you can scroll through and see all the different vector graphics saved within this font. You can either type with this, so if I use, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can see already the numbers coming up. But if I start typing, it's not going to actually give us these characters because we need to know their codes. The easiest way to add them is by double clicking on them. And what you will see is that each of these characters are like independent vector graphics, so they can have multiple colors, gradients even. And in case of this emoji set, we have different skin tones as well for the same characters. So we have these skin tones here that we can choose from. So they are all available just like on a smartphone. Of course, if we want to use these as graphic elements from this point on, we can always just click on Create Outlines from here in the Properties panel. And then we can also just click on Ungroup, and that way we have independent elements created from these. So once again, these were the variable and SVG fonts in Adobe Illustrator CC 2018.